the core reason, as people who've been in business long enough will know, that people buy from people, right? Now, the problem with that, in some ways, is we can have a conversation today, and that could be 45 minutes to an hour, but there's a limit on the amount of conversations one can have within a day, right? Because you're trading time to build that relationship. The power that video can give you is you can make one video, so let's say this piece of content, and it can go out and nurture or talk to or build a relationship with a larger percentage of your audience, or a larger amount than just one or maybe two, right? Which means you can basically compress time, because if I'm articulating a point to you and this wasn't being recorded, you guys would get huge value out of it, but that would be where it stops, right? That's where the value exchange would stop. However, if, as we're recording this as a podcast and as a piece of content, now we actually get to actually educate all of your audience, potentially all of my audience or percentage of my audience, and each other, right? So now we've just scaled in this half an hour, 45 minutes, however long we end up actually having this conversation. It allows us to scale and compress the time and the knowledge that we have. So for me, that's the key reason about why. It's the closest thing for people buying from people that you can actually gain without having to necessarily... Of course, there's a level of trading time, right? Because you have to create the content. But in comparison to having a one-to-one or one-to-two or etc. conversation, it can be a lot more powerful.